Hey everyone, welcome back to Saturday. And it's Scrabble time. Yeah. So Bill and I are going to start playing Scrabble. And so I just thought I'd bring you along a little bit. Brody and Cooper are running around the yard. We got the Yankee game on out here. Hopefully the rain will hold out. It's cloudy. Hoping that it won't rain. We're trying to get a little daylight in, a little sunshine, cloudiness, sunshine in before it starts raining. Because the house gets very. Don't get me wrong. We love our house, we love our home, and we love to be homey and cozy on the couch and all that. But we need some outside time, some sunlight too. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you in and out of this, and let's see who wins today. I got my first word, guys. Bear. B-E-A-R. Yes. And by the way, hubby's okay after the pill incident. He's okay.
I got my first word. Ritz.
Is Ritz a word? Ritz crackers?
R-I-T-Z. Ritz.
Yeah, I think that's a word, right?
I know
Ritz?
it's a word.
Okay.
So that's fine.
I got 6 points first.
2, 3, 13. Double word, 23.
He got 23, but don't worry, I'll still win.
Because you cheat.
But don't make them think that I freaking cheat.
Well, why do you always have to say you'll win?
Because I have to. I'm competitive, and I'm a sore loser.
I know.
No, that was very good though.
But you know what the main thing is? You won me.
That's the ticket.
That's the ticket?
I said that's the ticket.
Oh.
Brody, get out of there.
I'm telling you right now, Brody comes in muddy tonight, he's sleeping outside.
Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. He's rolling around in the
What are you doing? Rolling around in the leaves. Look at him. What are you doing, loony bird?
Oh, I want to tape him. Look. Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. Oh my God, he's so bad. What are you doing?
Sliding down the hill.
He literally slid down the hill, guys. Let me fix this. All right, let's see if I can come up with a word. Oh, this is not good. Oh!
Oh!
Look at this!
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Zoo. 10,
22.
22, and double word.
22.
Oh, 22. It's a double word, guys, so I had 12, so I got 22. 22. See what I mean, jelly bean? I never cared for nobody like I cared for you. I never shared. Come on, I keep getting the same letters. I already have doubles. All right, I'm gonna leave him a minute. Don't be looking at my words, my letters. I'm gonna go in and get some iced tea. I need something to drink, guys. All right, guys. Billy just ran in to get something. We're still playing. Doing really good. Look, a lot of fun. I don't know. Right now, it kind of looks a little even. I think it's like even right now. So, I'm eating pistachios while we're playing, and he went in to get some ice cream. This is what happens when we play games and stuff. We snack. It's all right. We're allowed. We're living our life. I gotta get a word. I was so mad. I got piano, but it was only nine points. That stinks. 9 points? What is that gonna do me? Let's see what I can come up with now on the double word. Action.
You want strawberry, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get two because I'm not eating pistachios.
Remember at the little ice cream trucks? You could get these little things. I got them at ShopRite yesterday. I was like, oh my god, I want those little Dixie cup things. Trying to find a word. Uh, L-O. All right, guys, we just got done playing Scrabble. Billy's checking the numbers, but right now it looks like I won. But he's checking them again. I told him to do it again because I always feel like he thinks that I cheated. So he's checking the calculations. Here's my pretty flowers. Those are really coming up. Those right there are the Dollar Tree seeds. Can't wait for them to come up. And my other flowers that I planted, so pretty. And those, what are those right there? Those are flowers also, right in the orange one. Let's see the puppies. There's the Koopy butt. And there's the Bro butt. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? The rain is holding out, guys. So excited. Here's my garden. Some animal must be getting in here. You see those little holes? I don't know what it could be, but must be something at night, obviously. Yeah, a little buds coming up here and there.
Okay, first of all,
Yeah,
you did win.
but I was wrong on mine.
Yeah,
Had-
you wrote 319. You're only 283.
Oh, I must have did something. Well, see, that's what I wanted you to check it because sometimes.
You did win.
Yeah,
but
sometimes I get
you
confused.
didn't have as much as you said.
Okay,
you had.
I still won.
You're not as smart as you thought.
I
you
won.
Were.
We're very, very competitive, guys.
Oh,
We.
you are.
Koopy got his bone. Get that bone. What are you doing? Let me see you. Let me see you. Look at all his toys. All right, guys, let's see what we got over here. We got nothing on the freaking green onion. Oh, come on, green onion. More on the flowers there. The Dollar Tree flowers. This is the parsley that the parsley plants that I planted yesterday. So we do have some parsley starting there because they're the plants, obviously. This is, I think, peppers. Yeah, this is peppers. I have to put one of those things in there. That's peppers. That's basil. Nothing going on there yet. Here's Koopy. There's our fire pit. Haven't done one yet. And here is the other stuff. I got zucchini and squash in there. I got the parsley, no, the tomato plants that I planted right there. I got carrots in that one. We got, what's that one? What was that? It's turned around. I can't see it. I don't know what that is. I forget. That's string beans over there at the end. And that one in the middle is cucumber. English cucumbers. I pray that they grow. I see little buds in there already. I hope so. I'm going to be very excited. What is that? What is that? I can't read it. It's bothering me now. I don't know what it is. We'll find out. I'll remember. Anyway, this is what we got this year, guys. And again, over here we have the tomatoes. Well, we have large tomatoes, peppers, yellow beans, cherry tomatoes, regular tomatoes over there. And I also, in that tomato, in the tomato one right over there, I have cherry tomatoes and big, large, like tomatoes in the vine. Yes, I'm very, very excited about my garden. I just wish it would all grow already. But, you know the way it is. You gotta wait. But it's exciting to wait every day. To come every day and look at it. I love doing that. All right, guys. I'm going to sit here on the swing a little bit and just swing a little bit before I get up and start doing dinner. So this morning was nice. I went over to Jenny's group home and got her ready for the dance. I'll insert a couple of pictures in here. I didn't film or anything or video while I'm doing it because with her, you got to just be in the moment. When I got there, she was just getting out of the shower, which I don't get it. I think what they do is what the girls wants to do what the girls want to do because Jenny took a shower last night, she told me, and she took a shower this morning again. So I mean, I'm all for cleanliness and all that, but I feel like if she took a shower last night, why did she take another one this morning? Anyway, they asked the girls, and Jenny, I know, likes to take a shower every day. So that's probably why, that's the answer to that question. But anyway, so her hair, she was just getting out of the shower, so her hair was wet, so I had to blow dry her hair. And I thought they had a curling iron there, and I got to buy myself I'm going to go to Walmart and buy myself a very cheap curling iron. We used to have curling irons, and I don't know what happened to them. I had two, and they're gone. So anyway, I need to get a curling iron because her hair is very straight, and if you curl the curling iron, it holds for a little while. It's cute, Anyway, we didn't have a curling iron. I am not a hairdresser like my daughter. I'm not really that great at it. So, but what I did was I bought one of Jenny's head. I bought two. I bought a clip that she wore to the night to shine, and that clip for some reason wasn't working. And I said to myself when I left here, I said, let me bring another one just in case this one doesn't stick the way it's supposed to because it was acting up. Thank God I did because that one would just not clip. It would not clip. So I had another one that I put around her head. I'm going to put a picture in. I have to remember. I'll insert the picture of them, of her in that. But so I had to blow dry her hair, and brush her, do her hair, and so put her hair. I had her get dressed in her dress and everything first, and then get her shoes on and all that. And then after that, we did her hair. So we went into the living room because her roommate was coming in from the shower. So we just went in the living room. It was easier anyway to do it in the living room because there was a chair in there that it was easier. So I sat her down and I did her hair. And then I bought a little, I bought eyeshadow that I thought she would want to put on. It turned out that it didn't look like it. I think it was eyeshadow, but it was just, I said, you know what, I'm not even going to do it. So, because she's not big on makeup. She doesn't like mascara. She doesn't like any of that. So I bought a little blush. So I said, you want to put a little blush on? She's like, okay. So, of course, she was mouthing off to me the whole time because, I was touching her. Don't touch me, Mom. Mom, don't do that. Don't this, that. She was like abusing me the whole time, which is usual. So I just did what I had to do, and went on with it. And so I asked her, because sometimes she wants to wear jewelry, sometimes she doesn't. I brought with me one of her heart necklaces that I had here still. She didn't want to wear it. She said it was going to choke her, so whatever. So she didn't want to wear the necklace. But I got her to wear heart earrings, the earrings that she wore to the night to shine. So she wore those pretty long heart earrings. Thank God I got her to wear that. That was like, forget it. So we put, like I said, we put a little blush on her. I had a little bit of like pink lipstick, and I just put it on my finger and put it a little bit on, and it looked pretty on her. And I took some pictures of her, and then we took a picture of all the girls in the house, the 5 of them, including Jenny, went. They were, they were all going to the dance, so they were all getting ready at the same time, and the house manager was the one that was taking them to the um, to the dance. So yeah, so me and another mother were there, and we stayed a little while, and then it started like they were gonna leave in like 5-10 minutes, so we said goodbye and we left and everything. So it was nice, because normally normally what I always did was I would get Jenny ready. I would do everything, and then bring Jenny to the dance, make sure she's settled in there, and then leave, and then come back to pick her up. And so I did that at the Night to Shine dance, and I said after this year, I'm not doing that anymore, because number one, I've seen 18 of the dances, 20,000, and that's not really even the reason, but the reason that if I want to go, I'll go. You know what I mean? I could go. I'm allowed to go, but I feel like it's not necessary. Like, it's not necessary anymore. Do I want to maybe go over like I did today and let her get dressed and with me? Yeah, that's a different story. Take a couple of pictures, but I need to be like separate from all that confusion and that havoc and that stress, because it's very, very, very stressful. And those people at the staff at the group home, they get paid for that, and not only that, but they know what they're doing. They enjoy what they're doing. They get stressed, yeah, but like that's their job, And at this point in my life, like I can't do that job. We can't do that job anymore. We know that, and that's why we made the move a year ago to settle Jenny in a group home that came up, because we were lucky that we got that group home. I've told the story before. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but we were on a waiting list forever for Jennifer, and then this one house came up just all of a sudden under our feet, and it was just like meant to be. So anyway, it all worked out, but it was very quick. It was like we found out about it, and it was like 2 months, and she was out. She left, and it was really, really hard. So if you're new here, you can go back in my videos and look. I could say I'll link the video below, but you know what? I could say it as much as I want. I don't really usually do it. I'm sorry. I'm not good at it. I don't just know what I'm doing. I'm just not very computer savvy. As you can see, I don't edit, or anything like that, as you can see. So anyway, so yeah, so that was a really big move, but it's now at the point. It's like she's there. She went when did she go, Bill?
September.
No, it was
October.
earlier than that. It was June. It was in the summer. It was in the middle of the summer. July, I think it was. She went, I think, in July or August. But so it's going to be a year, and we're just like transitioning still. Like the transitioning to me not like taking over with the dances, and because you got to understand these the adults that are disabled, challenged adults, they do a lot of these things. Like a dance is not just one dance. They have dances every year. They have activities every week, everything is very monotonous and very constant. So I've been doing this for years and years and years and years, since Jenny's been a little girl, especially when Jen was a little girl. She was my first, okay? She was my first baby, our first baby. And when we found out there was something not right, we were devastated. We were young, it was really hard. And anyway, what I'm trying to say is I always felt it was very hard for me to cope with Jennifer's situation because, you know, she didn't walk until she was 5. We didn't know if she would walk. The neurologist told us after she had all her tests and everything, after we were, you know, we figured out something was wrong. We knew something was wrong, but we had to figure it out. They told me she wouldn't walk, she wouldn't talk. They said she wouldn't do anything. And now she talks a mile a minute, as we all know, thank God. But anyway, so when she was at a functioning level, I wanted her to be as normal as possible because our hearts were broken that she wasn't going to be able to walk with everybody else, talk, you know, or whatever. Her talking was good. But I'm just saying, do all the milestones that all the other kids her age were going to do. So I put her in to all that atmosphere. We put her in that atmosphere so she could be as normal as possible, even though she wasn't as normal as possible. It was like sticking a peanut M&M in with a regular M&M. You know, it was you noticed if somebody was different there, that it was different, it wasn't the same. But it didn't matter to me. She was in brownies with all her regular peers. She was in Girl Scouts. It was in baseball. Yes, she was in the Challenger baseball because that was the place that was better for her. I would never have put her in a real baseball team. That would be cruel. She was in a school that she belonged in, that she thrived at, and all of that. But she was also mainstreamed into like religion and into normal classes. And I've had experiences with all of that, guys. All of bad and good. A lot of bad you wouldn't know. I should make a video of that one day, just talking about some of the bad stuff that happened, that we've experienced with Jennifer being disabled. You know, everybody has it, and this world is just, it's just worse. It's just worse than it ever was. We all know that. But anyway, so yeah, so it was nice this morning just going there and just doing the mom thing and then leaving, you know. And there was another mother there, and she's a little bit older than me. Her daughter's been in there around 10 years, in the group home 10 years. And we were talking, and I was getting a little information from her, and you know, we were chatting a little bit, not too deep into it, but little hints here and there about, you know, certain things. So we're going to get together, we're going to chat a little bit and just, you know, talk about the house and all of that. And I was asking her experience about the camp because her daughter has gone to the camp the last 4 or 5 years, and she was telling me about it, and I asked her how she, you know, what she thought about it, and she loves it and thinks that they're a good staff and all of that, you know. Just kind of plugging her ear about, you know, the camp and all that. Because regardless, even though, you know, Jennifer is in a group home, I still worry about her well-being and, of course, care about her well-being. Like, I'm just not going to, like, you know, ignore that she's at a camp for 5 days without any of the normal people that she's around all the time. So no matter what happens with Jennifer, as long as we are sane and we can breathe, and then my daughter and son will take over, we will always be concerned with what Jennifer's doing. I know what she's doing. We speak to her every single day of her life. Maybe once in a blue moon, we won't speak to her one day, and that's because she usually calls me, or I'll call her, but she usually calls me, and if she does, she might fall asleep. She calls me before she goes to bed. I think it's happened like twice that I didn't speak to her one day. But I always know what's going on. I have an eye and an ear always at that place, and I'm just in tune to everything. So Jennifer wants to come over tomorrow. So we're gonna have her over tomorrow. I'm gonna make a Italian Sunday fun day, something she asked for. So we're gonna do that, you know, and also, you know, now that the nice weather's here, like Bill and I would love to just like go to a marketplace and just walk around. Not even to spend money, just to get out of the house by ourselves. Go to a like a fair, like a street fair, and just things that we always kind of stressed about because it's difficult to take Jennifer to those things. It's difficult, you know. We did it. We always enjoyed it, and we still do that with her. Not that we won't do that with her, but these are the times of our lives now, especially now that we want to relax and enjoy life. And this is our time, you know. So I'm just working on, you know, the guilt of all that. And like with Alice, I'm going to my therapist, and she's been helping me, thank God. And she's been, you know, putting things in perspective for me, because no matter what, like you guys know that I have issues with losing. I have issues with relinquishing control in certain areas of my life, like the kitchen, you know, dinner, making food, and all that. Like, you know, on Mother's Day, my husband and my kids would have made everything for me if I wanted them to. They would have done everything, but I just can't sit back and let people do that. And I did to a point, and what I did was what I felt comfortable with, and it was okay for me. But I you know, like I tell my husband, because like on Mother's Day, I was making like a little hors d'oeuvres and all this stuff, and he's like, "What are you doing? I don't want you to do all this. I don't want you to work so hard." But I said to him, "But you know, what you gotta understand is, when I feel good emotionally and mentally, this is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy putting my apron on. I enjoy creating. That's what I'm about. If I'm not feeling good, you know what? I will give the reins to you. You know that. Like, they know that. If I'm not feeling good emotionally, I will give the reins to them. But when I'm feeling good emotionally, get the hell out of here, bees. I love to do that stuff. So they always kind of take a back seat, and then they'll ask me, do they want me to do something? But I just feel like if I feel good emotionally, I want to do what I want to do, and I want to do it a certain way. And that's just the way it is. It's always been like that, and that's what I do, guys. So, but like I try to explain to Bill, is that that's what makes me happy. If I wasn't happy, and like I said, and if I was miserable, and if I didn't feel good, physically, emotionally, and all that, I would give into it, because I can only do what I'm physically and emotionally, mentally able to do. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So if I'm really struggling, he knows the difference. My husband, he'll know when I can't get it done, and I just and I just physically like break down. Like if I'm really, really, really off emotionally, I can't do anything physically. It's like almost like the whole thing just takes my body over, and my body just breaks down, and I can't do anything. So when I'm able to do it, I do it because I enjoy doing it, and that's what gives me joy. You know, people say, "Oh, let your husband help. Let your kids help." Where's Julie? Why isn't she helping in the kitchen? Why are you doing it all? And because I want to do it all, and I don't show everything. Like Julie, you know, I show a lot of what's going on in my household. But like when Julie's here, Julie doesn't like to be videoed all the time. Frankie doesn't like it at all. So you know, Frankie's never on. Frankie helps. Billy likes to be on here and there, but not, you know what I mean? So there's really not, I don't show you, what? I don't show you every aspect of our lives and our household. Yes, I show you a lot, but I pick and choose what to show you guys that where and I'm comfortable with. So you don't see everything, guys, but I am an open book, and I'm really just very real, and sometimes I'm too real. Like I have too much of a, you know, I tell too much of my business. Like, you know, my kids were like, don't say anything about Dad with the pills and all that. I'm like, why? And he was fine with it. He's like, no, I want you to show that. That was hysterical. Like, it was scary as hell, but it was also part of what happened. It was part of my night, part of my life, and you know, and I enjoy that. I enjoy vlogging. I enjoy showing you how I create and everything, and you know, and it's just normal everyday life, guys. And am I perfect? No, by no means. Do I make mistakes? Oh boy, yes I do. Do I, you know, there was, I'm gonna mention this now, and I didn't bring any attention to this because I didn't want to, because it was really kind of mortifying, and I'm telling you this now because I'm way over it, and I don't really think it was really seen that much, or whatever. People did see it, but I made a video a couple of months ago, about a month ago, I don't know, and I was videoing, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I had like an upset stomach, and I had the D word. So I had to go to the bathroom, so I paused the video. Now there are some of you that know about this, and there are some of you that don't know about this. Because like I said, I didn't talk about it. I think I had about 120 views before I realized it and deleted the video. But I shut the video off thinking that I shut it. But what I did was, I didn't hit the button strong enough so it was on, and the video was completely facing the way that I was in the camera. So when I thought I paused it, I went to the bathroom and I was cursing, and I had the D word. So I was like, oh my God, I had the D word. Oh my God. I was cursing, and I thought I wasn't videoing. I thought it was off. Can you get me my drink, honey? I thought I was off. Okay, guys. So I was being just my natural self. And why not? I'm in my house. I'm in with my family. Just my husband and my son who's in the bedroom, you know, and it was just us. And so I went into the bathroom. One second. Which the bathroom was in the view of the camera, because I had the camera facing that way. If I had the camera facing the other way, towards like the door of the kitchen, the refrigerator, it wouldn't have mattered, because I whatever I said whatever. I wasn't embarrassed about that. I was embarrassed about the other. So I'll tell you. I went into the bathroom. I did what I had to do. I was complaining to my husband. Oh my God, I had a diarrhea. I was cursing, and I was like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. And why did this, you know? And I was angry, like really angry and upset. So I'm doing what I got to do in there, and then I said to my husband, oh, could you, what did I say, give me a pair of pants or something? And I said, give me a pair of pants. So he gives me a pair of pants, but I just did what I had to do in the bathroom. TMI, I'm not going to tell you any of that information. So what happened was I said, oh, I'm just going to change in the bedroom. Big mistake. So I got up, I did what I had to do. I went out of the bathroom. I had clothes that I had to throw down in the basement. So my basement door is right across from my bathroom door, which the camera still has me in sight. And my room is right there, you guys know. So I open up the basement door angry. I throw the clothes down like, oh my God. And my mouth is running, and I'm cursing, and I don't even know what I was saying.
Your mouth is running.
And so I was in a compromising position because I didn't have any pants on, okay? And my shirt that I was wearing wasn't quite long enough to cover my booty. So I turned around, and there was my butt. Okay, and I went in my bedroom, and I didn't stand there for a minute, so it was very quick. You did see a little bit of my booty, and I went in my bedroom, and then I was in my bedroom getting dressed and talking and all this other stuff, and so whatever I said, you guys heard or whatever. And then I came back out, and I was doing stuff in the kitchen, and then later on I put the video back on. I thought that I put it back on. But in the meantime, I shut it and then didn't realize that it wasn't off. I shut it off, but then I had to put it back on again, not even realizing it, that I did that again. I must have just thought, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, whatever. Because, you know, I'm so stressed in the kitchen a lot of the times and all that. So I didn't realize, the whole point is, I didn't realize that the video was on the whole time. And do I check my videos 95% of the time before I put them up? Yes, I do. This one was really long, so I kind of just skimmed through it. Didn't think anything of anything being on there that shouldn't have been on there. Had no clue, and if I did, I would have never put it up. So I put the video up. It was really long. I get it up there, and maybe about an hour later, one of my YouTubers comes on and says, Linda, I don't know if you know, she goes, but please go look at your video. She goes, I think you need to take it down and edit it or something. She goes, please, just go look at it. I don't think you know what's on there. And I said, okay, thank you. I was like, instantly, I got a stomachache. So I tell him, like, oh my God, what the hell did I do? Well, I went on the video, and I was looking at it and going through it and scrolling it. And I said, oh my God, I saw what I did. Never shut the video. My booty was exposed. I was cursing and yelling and everything else. And like I said, I really didn't care about what I said, because I am who I am, and it is what it is. You know, I cursed. That wasn't the worst thing. The worst thing to me was me showing my booty. I was mortified. I thought I was gonna pass out. So I deleted the video immediately. But already 120 views were on there. But my friends were telling me, Linda, my husband thinks it's funny, but my friends were telling me, Linda, all right, there was 120 views, but the video was so long that most people don't watch the whole video. And it was very far into the video. So
Which is very mean.
I only had one other person say something to me about it, that, oh, no, two other people told me that they did see it, but they figured something was up or whatever, but nobody else criticized me or anything like that. So whoever did see it, if they saw the booty, the booty, they didn't say anything about it to me. But I was mortified. I said, you know what, to my husband, I said, I'm not going back on there. I am embarrassed. I am not showing my face. So I spoke to a few friends and my kids, and they were like, Mom, it happens, you know, you deleted it. It is what it is. I mean, you know, YouTube. And what I don't even understand is how YouTube didn't strike me, or didn't.
Probably wasn't up long enough for them to catch it.
Why? Yeah, but no, because it was up. YouTube approved it. They monetized it. So why did they do that? In other words, you're allowed to show your booty? I don't know. They must have missed it or something. But anyway, I deleted it, and I haven't spoke about it, and nobody's really said anything about it, and a few people know, and I've told my closest people and all that, and now we hysterical laugh about it, and it was really, really funny. It was really, really funny, but it was really mortifying at the same time, because I just couldn't
I thought
believe.
it was funny.
Like it's the type of thing like last night with the pills. You know, I was freaking like a crazy friggin' distraught lunatic, and then afterwards we hysterically laughed about it if it was all over, because it really was comical and funny. Disturbing, yes, disturbing, but funny. But guys, yes, I wasn't really ever gonna speak about this, and I just feel now I feel comfortable. Whoever saw it, I apologize for my booty.
We need to take a poll. Who saw it?
Yeah. Let's take a poll. Comment down below if you did see the video. Just say yes, I saw it. I don't even know if I really want to know, but it's fine. I don't care at this point.
Know.
I don't care at this point. It was only my butt cheeks. I didn't show my boobs or anything like that. So everybody's seen booties before, right? Guys, I'm telling you. That was hard. That was hard to come back from, but it was okay, because not justified it, but I put it in my head that, like, you know, it was only 120 views, and like most of the people probably didn't see the whole video. They probably didn't see it because it was such a long video. That's what saved me, you know what I mean? Anyway, it is what it is, guys. I am who I am. I'm not a perfect person. So I make mistakes,
Yes,
so
you
don't
are.
judge me. If I made a mistake, I apologize if I offended anybody. And that's it. So yeah, but I just figured now I was in a talkative mood, I might as well talk about it. So now it's getting close to dinner time. I think I'm gonna just keep this video for the what's for dinner as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the video. I might as well just make one video. So I think for dinner what we're gonna make, unless I change my mind from here to the kitchen, which is very, 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 very possible for me, because my decisions and my thinking, like, literally is like minute to minute. As of right now, I'm gonna make this. I watched this lady the other night, yesterday I think it was, this lady who did a video of like feeding her family of like 3 or 4 for $10 or something. And she made this meal, which I've made before, honestly, I've made it before, but I just feel like making this tonight. It's with noodles and chicken and like cream of chicken soup and all that. It's like a goulash type of thing. It just, ooh, it looks so good. I'd love to.
You ask me if I want that?
You want that. You always love meals like that. And I even have mushrooms, which I'm probably not going to put in it because my son doesn't like mushrooms. So I might just like saute them and then put them in ours. And yeah, whatever. But I'm going to make that. So as of right this moment, that's what I'm making. So today was an okay day. The rain held down. I'm so glad because I really needed to just be outside today. Sometimes I just get really, 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 what's the word? What? Fresh?
Depressed.
Oh, I get, well, I get
fresh too.
I get antsy in the house. Sometimes, believe me, sometimes I can sit in the house for 3 days in a row and like under my covers or just be homey, and I love it, you know. That's mostly where I love to be. But I get antsy sometimes, and I like to be outside, especially when it's nicer out. And now it's the gardening weather, and you know all of that. I'm trying to keep myself healthy in my mind, and you know I'm just going with what's happening right now. Right now I'm doing okay. I'm actually even on lesser pills because I know I'm bad, guys. I got one of my other pills expired, and I never called the doctor to renew it. And so right now I'm on a low amount of antidepressants, but it seems to be okay. I seem to be stable. So I'm leaving it at that. I do have to call him because he has to give me new meds anyway. You know, a renewal of the other meds. But right now I feel you know okay. So I'm gonna when I speak to him, I'm going to actually tell him to leave me the way it is, and then if anything changes, and then I'll go back on the higher dose. But right now, I'm just going to keep what I'm doing as long as everything stays okay. Like I'm able to go to my psychologist. What a doll my psychologist is. I'm not going to say her name at all or anything because but she's, you know, she's been very good with me. She takes me with like not even the price she's supposed to, and she's giving me such a bargain, and she knows that she's just the best person in the world, and just wants to help at the bottom of her heart. And you know, I've been going to her. I went to her 2 weeks in a row. I'm going to go to her this Monday, and then I'll probably skip a week, you know, and then go back the following week. But she just helps me. I go in there, and it's like I talk from the minute I walk in to the minute she says we have to stop. And it's just, you know, and last week I let loose. Like I was so frustrated and stressed out with Bill and all these things that are going on financially and this and that and the sickness and all that. And so I cried the whole entire session. I just bawled my eyes out the whole entire session, and it was great because that's what I need to do, you know. And she's so sweet. She puts her hand on my shoulder, you know. When I leave, she hugs me and kisses me. Like she's just the sweetest, most compassionate person I ever met in my life, and I can just let loose, and it's just such a beautiful feeling. I'm telling you guys, if you never went to a therapist, even if you go once a month, it's like going to your best friend. But you know, I just can't even explain how when I walk out of there, I'm so different, and it's such a relief because of all. And even if she just sits there and listens, and she validates, and she'll tell you, you know, and I'll say, why do I feel that way, or should I feel that way? She's like, no, you shouldn't feel that way. I had an incident with something, and so I was talking to her about it, and she just put it all into perspective, and I knew that what she was going to tell me was how I already felt about it after I went through it. And I knew that what happened was I did the right thing, and I know that it wasn't the wrong thing. But going to her and hearing her say to me those words that were validated, that, and she doesn't just say it just to say it. She says it because she's giving her true opinion. If she thinks you were wrong, or you did the wrong thing, she will tell you, and then she'll help you work that out. If you did the wrong thing, that she you know, she might say, well, maybe you could have handled it a different way, or maybe you could have did it this way, but she validated exactly what I thought I felt. And it was beautiful because I was beating myself up for what I thought I might have did wrong, and I realized I didn't do anything wrong, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But thank God, so I have her. So I'm feeling good emotionally, even though there's a lot going on unknown with Bill yet with his situation. He's got to go to the doctor still. He's going to have another stent put in. Then we got to see how that works out and how when he can go back to work. And we're trying to get disability, and that's up in the air. And you know, we only have a certain amount of money coming in until the disability comes in. And you know, and I just want to say something too before I get to the cooking, guys. Okay. There's this one lady I have on here. I think I did block her, yes. She always came on, well, not always, but once or twice or three times, she always says, she comes on and makes a comment, and she says, oh, okay, all right, talking about money again, talking about finances again. And that's all she says. So and she makes like a little emoji, like, you know, like, I shouldn't be talking about that, and I'm asking for money. That's what I assume she's saying. So I'm really tolerant, as you guys know. I don't block people right away, but after the third or fourth time, I do it. So I blocked her. I said something to her very quickly, like, whatever, or something like that, and I blocked her. So now she's no longer able to comment. But I wanted to just address it because I feel like, you know, do I say it at the end of my videos sometimes? If you want to support my channel, go to my about and you can see that I have information there or whatever. Yes, I do say that. And when I say that, I am saying support my channel, because in order for me to do this and do this wholeheartedly, I need some support. And it is a little financial and it is emotional and all that. And so do I say that? Yes. If somebody, you know, if somebody wants to be generous and give me $5, then that's their prerogative. I'm never asking for it, but do I welcome it? Of course. Is that me being greedy, selfish? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I really don't. And I appreciate every bit that whatever I get, if I get anything, and if I get nothing, all I get is friendships and camaraderie and fun, and I get to create and do what I want to do on here. That's all I ever need, guys. Let's face it, it's not paying the money that I get is not paying my mortgage or my rent or my maybe it'll pay my electric bill. Yeah, a little bit of it, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, it helps, guys. And I can't work out of the house, so it does help. And why shouldn't we get monetized for stuff that we work hard at? It's not easy doing YouTube. It's not easy. Do we love it? Do we enjoy it? Do we get a lot out of it? Yes, but it isn't easy, just so you know. All right, guys, so that's all I just want to say. I love all of you. I appreciate all that you guys do, whoever does whatever, whoever doesn't do anything, who can't, don't even ever worry about it. I love all of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything, and I'm going to get up now and get off and go start cooking. And I'm still gonna as of right now, I'm making that meal because I'm craving that. It's like a goulash type of yummy type of, you know, mushy type of thing. So all right, let's get in the house and get cooking now. And I promise there'll be no booties shown. Lord, give me the strength. Lord, give me the strength. Yes, 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 Lord. You gotta laugh. All right, people. So here we are. So I got everything prepared. This is what I'm making. I have cream of chicken, 2 cans of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of mushrooms. My son won't even know that this is cream of mushroom, but anyway, I'm putting 3 cans in. I'm gonna do a ½ a pound of wide noodles, onions, and I'm going to put broccoli and corn in it. I'm not going to do mushrooms. I'm going to save the mushrooms for something my husband and I will eat just by itself without, you know, when Frankie's not
Yeah,
eating.
no sense in making it.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. So anyway, I'm going to cut 2 onions up because we like a lot of onions. 2 onions might seem a lot, but it's a lot. It's good. That's what we like. And somebody just told me now. I'm really a little confused. I have to Google it. Let me see. Wait 1 second. Alexa, is pink Himalayan salt better for you than table salt?
In pink Himalayan salt compared to table salt's healthiness comparison is dependent on personal health considerations.
That tells me absolutely nothing. That told me absolutely nothing. What the frick did that tell me?
Ask her what is better.
I don't think she knows.
Go again.
Alexa, is pink Himalayan, I don't think I'm saying it right, salt better than table salt for your health?
Himalayan pink salt is a natural salt that comes from the Himalayas. It is coarse-grained and contains a high amount of minerals. The pink color of the salt comes from the minerals in it. The salt is harvested from ancient seabeds in the foothills of the Himalayas.
I don't have any answer. There's no answer to that. Because some people say that Himalayan salt is natural salt and it's better, it's okay, then, you know, that's a good salt to use rather than use table salt, because table salt is so bad for you and everything else. But somebody told me today or yesterday or something on that she found out that that the pink Himalayan salt is not is just as bad as table salt. And if that's the case, I'm going to be really upset because I was using that because I thought it was a natural salt. So right now I'm gonna use the Mrs. Dash.
What salt?
And is pink Himalayan salt? It's a natural salt, I've heard. People.
I don't know anything about pink
All
Himalayan
right,
salt.
so.
I know it's supposed to be better for you, but I don't know in what way. I'm not a salt
Yeah,
expert.
so I don't know. I gotta find out because I need to know because I gotta make sure that I'm using the right.
Is this the new thing?
I'm using the right salt because I'm definitely gonna use Dano's and definitely gonna use Mrs. Dash, which I should be getting my Mrs. Dash today from Amazon. And then I think Dano's is coming on
If you use
for
adobo,
Wednesday.
don't use salt. Adobo has salt.
Adobo has salt in it. Yeah, I
So
only.
if you use adobo,
yeah, I
don't
don't
use
really
adobo.
use that in Dad's meals because
What are you making?
I'm making chicken with noodles with cream of chicken soup, like and
Not cream of
broccoli. No cream of
What's
mushroom.
that can then?
Broccoli
The red
and
one.
corn.
That's cream of mushroom.
That's cream of chicken.
That red one is mushroom.
They're all cream of chicken.
Turn it to me. It says mushroom right on it. I see it.
I thought it was cream of chicken. I'll go back and get another one. Go look and see if I have another cream of chicken back there. I thought it was cream of, I thought it was cream of chicken. Woo! It's a strong ass onion. So anyway,
I don't know where I'm looking for this.
just look around, just move the cans around. If you don't see it, I'll come back there. I'm pretty sure I have a third can. That's why I don't know why I thought that was mushroom, chicken, I mean. What do you know what happened? Do you like to have food in your
Oh, you
cabinet?
have 2 more cream of chicken. You want-
All right, bring one.
And you have another cream of mushroom back here.
Okay, good. I'll use that for string bean casserole. Thank you. All right. So I'm putting the pan on. I'm gonna put.
If you need one more cream of chicken, there's one more back there.
All right, good. I'm putting the pan on. I'm gonna put some olive oil in there.
Oh, can you pause for a sec?
Yeah. Oh, action. All right, people. So I'm gonna put the onions in. I cut up the chicken while I had you pause a minute. I'm gonna cut up some garlic. We'll lower the flame just a little bit. Let's cut the garlic up. Get another knife. Oops. Where did I put the broccoli? Didn't I bring it over here? Oh, I put it in the microwave. I wanted to steam it just a little bit. So we take it out of the microwave. I like the onion fairly small, not completely small. We like to taste it. But all right. All right. Let me get the broccoli. I'm gonna, since I steamed it a little bit, I'm just gonna drip some of the water out. You see, after you microwave it, just snip a little hole. If you steam it, even when if you steam it all the way, I didn't cook it all the way because I'm gonna be cooking in the onions and garlic. But still, see that? You just cut a little slit in it, and this way, because when it's frozen, it gives off all that fluid, that juice, and you don't want that. Really, I mean, if you want it, you want it. You can use it, but I want to get it a little bit crispy. You know, saute it a little bit. So that's why. All right, so we'll put that in there. Guys, I'm so dangerous. It's a little dark over here, only because if I put the light on, it'll be glare. I'm going to put the flame just a little bit higher. I'm going to put a little bit more broccoli in here because we like broccoli. Oh, these are really good. So I had more broccoli up here. Yep. I don't have any more up here. I'm not going downstairs, so it is what it is. Cutting the broccoli up a little bit. What are you doing, cutie? Alright. Let's put the garlic in. Yeah, I know. I'm doing it that wrong way. I always do that. People say, Linda, why are you doing it that way? Because the corn. I want everything to kind of like cook together on a high flame. Okay, the water's getting ready to boil. Then what I'm going to do is put the chicken in here. I'm not sure. I might take everything out and cook the chicken by itself for a little while, then put everything back in. I think I'm going to do that. I think it'll just be easier. All right, guys, so we're going to put the seasonings in this now. We're going to do some garlic. don't know how much is coming out. I don't think a lot's coming out. So just to be safe, I'm doing that. Onion. This one comes out a lot, so I can see it. I'm going to put a drop of Italian seasoning in. Just a little. Gives it a little something, something. And I do have some Mrs. Dash left, so I'll put some of that in there. Now let's put the I'm going to do a little bit more than a half a pound because, like I said, I'm making this to have leftovers because they all love it. They love this type of meal, and my husband, my son will eat it leftovers. Alexa, set the timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting now.
Gotta put some pepper. One thing we did not put is pepper. I'm also putting a little bit of grated cheese because that's what I like. You don't have to if you don't want to. You do it at your own. You do it at your own decision. I'm going to put a little bit of this seasoning in. Just a little bit. Just for an extra flavor. Flavor. This is getting nice and charred. That's what I want. You want it to get nice and charred. Let's put it into a bowl so I can put the chicken in there. And this is a very economical meal, like that lady that made it, was under, she spent like $8 and all she got was, she didn't get any, she didn't put broccoli or corn or anything. All she put in it was an onion and I think garlic and the noodles and the soup. So her meal was very, 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 very cheap. And that's what she wanted. She had $10 to spend, but she only spent about 7 or 8, she said. Because she had stuff in her cabinet. She had the soups in her cabinet already. So that was good for her. So this can be, and like I said, she had a big, big pot. A bigger pot than this pot filled up. I think she also made a pound of, the noodles. Which I made, more than a half a pound, so. So it really, it depends on how much you're feeding. But still, even if you were to make this for more people in your family, if you had 6 people in your family, you have to add another piece of chicken, maybe another bag, half a bag of noodles, or whatever. And it's even cheap to make it with the stuff that I'm putting in it, because I had a lousy can of corn, which was 65 cents, and I had a bag of broccoli, which was 99 cents at Walmart. So it's very, very cheap, reasonable meal to make for your family. So let this kind of flatten this out a little bit. And I'll season it up with some of this there. And like I said, I'm not going to put any Himalayan salt in right now either, because I'm not sure about it. And whatever I don't put in it, if Billy does add a little bit of salt to his dishes, then it's only a little bit of salt that he adds, you know what I mean? Because I have to allow for him to add a little bit of salt. So I can't have things that are overly salted. I try my best. All we're doing is trying. Like I was saying before, little changes makes big outcomes. So that's how you have to start. You can't do it all at once. Especially, it's not normal, it's not natural, and people are human. You can't. You have to do everything little by little. That's how it works long term. You can't just one night stop not using salt, and one night him not smoking a cigarette. It's just not how it works. Not how life is. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of it. What are you doing, bro? You want to go out? Brody constantly wants to be out. So does Scoopy, guys. All right, 1 minute, guys. Now I'm gonna let you out. Let's let the puppies out. Come on. I also like to put some seasonings in that don't have salt in them, like lemon pepper. Just to put a little of that in, that gives it a little bit of a, and some Italian seasoning, gives it a little bit of a different flavor. Actually, some thyme. I'm going to put in some thyme. No patience for that. I have no patience for it whatsoever. And where is it? Hello? I wonder if I have any left in here. I think I bought it. Yeah. And just a little bit of that, because my husband's not crazy about a very strong lemony taste. But it does give it a little bit of something, something. Ow! That wasn't smart. Leaving that there. Very hot. Ow! Nice. The chicken's cut in small little pieces. Alexa, stop. Alright, I only wanted this to cook 7 minutes. It's supposed to cook about 8 or 9 minutes, but I'm going to drain it because I don't want the noodles to become like a soggy mess. So I'm going to drain it because it's going to cook a little bit in the pan. You know what I mean? So you got to allow for that. Guys, I'm going to be doing a video soon, hopefully this week. I'm aiming for this week, organizing my pantry and all that, because it desperately needs it. Desperately. I got to get rid of shit. I got to get rid of stuff. I just got too much stuff. Too much stuff, nowhere to put it. Ow. Ooh, the steam, you got to be careful of the steam. it's just too much. I'm overwhelmed with it all. And honestly, when I get overwhelmed is when things emotionally happen. So I gotta try to get my shit together. Yep. Rome wasn't built in a day, guys. It's a constant work. You know, I'm a work in progress. All right, so there is all kinds of juice in here. I'm gonna leave that in here because that's only gonna enhance the flavor. All right, so let's open the cans of chicken soup. I tried to get away with the cream of mushroom thinking I didn't have any more creamy chicken, and my son figured it out. I've used it before. He doesn't even know. You can't tell where there's cream of mushroom. People make these homemade. I've never done it. I mean, I know I could if I wanted to, but I just haven't. You guys are gonna have to wait. Go play for a few minutes. And you can put any kind of vegetables you want in here. If I was just eating this, I'd put zucchini, I'd put all kinds of shit in here, but my family's a pain in the butt. You know, God forbid they eat certain vegetables. Alright, get all that out of there. Get every last bit. And this is a really good staple to keep in your house, in your pantry, guys, because you can make all kinds of things with it. You have pasta, you have noodles, you have rice. You can make, you have a little chicken. Even if I didn't have the boneless chicken, if I had like chicken bone-in thighs and chicken legs, that lady actually that did that meal, she made them with chicken legs. She took all the meat off the bone, and you can do that, and I do that all the time for Cooper. That's what I do. I buy the drumsticks and the bone-in chicken thighs when they're on sale, and I boil them or I bake them, and I use all that meat off of it. It's the only thing it's a pain in the ass to do, but if you do it once, then you don't have to do it every time. But I don't do that, so I make it harder for myself. But anyway, I'm gonna give him my leftover hamburger because I only had 2 bites of my freaking cheeseburger that I made for lunch today. I was so mad, guys. I'm gonna tell you a story about that. And I have 1 piece of chicken and I have carrots for him, so he's gonna be fine. Tomorrow I gotta make his chicken. Last night I gave him, what? I can't hear you.
What do you have for him in the morning?
Nothing yet.
Maybe we should throw some in the crock pot and have it cook overnight.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, and that's what I do, guys. I put if I didn't get his stuff done, I take the crock pot and I put all the chicken in the crock pot and let it cook for 12 hours while I'm sleeping, and then I get up in the morning, I shut it, and then I take all the meat, you know, I put it away or whatever. I'm gonna lower this a little bit, and I'm gonna put the noodles in here and the corn and stuff, and I think that I'm gonna add a little bit of milk to this because I think it needs to be loosened up. Actually, she added chicken broth. That's what she did. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna add chicken broth. You know why? Because of the sodium count. I'm gonna do water, and I'm gonna do milk because milk is better. This way I don't have to add the bouillon. So yeah, as I was saying before, it's always good to keep those cheap. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk and a little bit of water. It's always good to keep those cheap cans of cream of mushroom soups in there because you can make a meal with it. You know, a really quick, cheap meal. This wooden spoon gets really hot. You gotta be careful. I hope I can fit all the noodles in here. Ow. I want it nice and creamy. And you also got to allow for the soups, like to have sodium in it. So that's another thing. So, you gotta be careful with everything. Maybe it is better to make your own cream of the soups because you can you can adjust the salt. So, I'm gonna put the noodles in at the last minute because I don't want the noodles to overcook. Because we want like kind of, not al dente noodles. So I'm just gonna let this simmer on low for a couple of minutes and then I'll put the noodles in, guys. And then I'll show you. Yummy. One pot meal. All right, guys, I'm just gonna taste it before I put the noodles in it. By the way, I'm wearing my heart apron today from Courtney from our little gingerbread house. Love it. And her shirt that she got me, baking shirt. Love it. Really good. Really, really good.
Huh?
No, I'm just talking to them. So, I'm gonna make some carrots because I feel like a vegetable. I'm not gonna have a lot of noodles, So,
That guy's a wuss.
or chicken, really.
He got Frankie's car because he was afraid to go
Did
by
he?
the gate.
Some of the Amazon people are afraid of Cooper. So I'm just gonna put salt and pepper and a little butter on this. These are the canned carrots. This also, if I have leftover, I can use for Cooper. I have some for him already, but I'm just using the whole can. All right, I'm gonna put the noodles in now.
He was pushing on the fence and he goes, I had a German Shepherd open a fence on me one time and he goes, never again.
Oh, really?
Big baby.
Some guys just come right up. They even like want to try to pet him. We're like, no.
Oh, yeah,
Bill,
some
you know
kind
what
of
we
pet.
have to get? And I was thinking, I don't know why we haven't gotten this.
Beware of dog
We should
sign.
get a beware of dog sign up for the fence because there are people that walk in like to do certain stuff and don't all the time. Cooper hasn't been out there, but if somebody walks in and Cooper's around the other in the front, I don't know. I just don't know what he'll do. He's just not, he's not people friendly. So we have to get a beware of dog
Please
sign.
see how fast he
We
can
have
run.
to. No, that's really. I don't even want to see anybody ever get hurt, or not only that, but I don't want my dog anything to happen to my dog, like with the law. That's what scares me the most.
Here's your
Is
coloring
losing
book.
my dog.
And here's your Danos.
Oh, we got my Danos. Oh, I thought the Danos was coming Wednesday.
Danos came today.
Yay. I wonder if this is enough cream of chicken soup. I think I need another can because this is a lot. Now I made more than we need, but I made more than we need because my husband literally said to me, "Make more than we need because we love this meal. Frankie loves this meal, and it's good to have." He's home during the weeks now, for now, so we need to have lunches and stuff. So it's not going to go to waste. I'm not worried about it. But I really think it needs another can of chicken, of cream of chicken. Let me go get it. All right, guys, I'm just going to taste it. I put another can of chicken, cream of chicken in it. Happy dinner. It needs a little something. It needs salt. That's what it needs, but. So we're gonna put some Danos in it. I think this was like $12. But you can't get it everywhere. I looked in the stores, you can't get it. So let me just make sure this is the original. Yeah, yum yum. Great on vegetables, chicken. I'm just looking at something. There is a little bit of sodium in it. It's not a sugar. It's not a sodium free, but there is a little bit of sodium, but it's not a lot. So, all right, guys, we're gonna shut this now and let it sit a minute. It's perfect. That's it. It's ready. Cooper's gonna eat after we eat tonight because it's just better that way. Oh, so I got two. My hubby said pick two coloring books the other day, or whatever. So for Mother's Day, or whatever. So added on to my other present. So I got this one, Fairyland. Awesome. These are cheap. They're like $7. I think they were under $7. Oh, this one's nice, guys. Look, Fairyland. Because I'm back into coloring. Last night I was gonna do some last night. I just ended up looking at the pages. Oh my God, look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. I can't wait to color these. A sunflower. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, every once in a while I need a couple of new coloring books because I just get bored. You know what I mean? I get bored with it. And then I go back to them and then you know what I mean? So yeah. All right, we're gonna eat. I'll show you my plate. All right, guys, so here it is. Yum. Oh, I took a little bit with some carrots. I'm excited about this meal. Like I said, the chicken and all that. Oh God, he wants to eat, Cooper. Okay, all right, guys, so this is the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a kind of a long video, but I have a lot of stuff in there. I hope you guys loved it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because when you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. And I so appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Here's the puppies. Like and share and comment down below. Thank you for coming into my kitchen with me and subscribing, guys. Cooper wants to eat. Look at him. This is how he tells me he wants to eat. He knocks all the shelves down. I thought he was okay, but I guess he wants to eat. So I got to get that moving. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Love yous. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.